to all of you all for having made this evening. The idea of bringing about this pop-up restaurant came in a couple bringing the Anglo-Indian cuisine, and nobody else then we got the master chef, that is Vijit Kumar from Anglo. She has written about 7 books and has the expertise on that particular field, and we brought her all the way from Bangalore, brought her here, sat with our team for entire things. But before this, we had a curtain raiser at the Amir Mahal, and we had all the dignitaries from various walks of life who came into that place, and that's when we had the official curtain raiser for the Ministry of Chutneys presenting the pop-up restaurant of Anglo-Indian cuisine. We have a masterclass which is happening tomorrow. Vijit Kumar is going to give a class for all those who are interested in cooking the Anglo-Indian cuisine. And after that, we have the official launch going on for ourselves for the next 15 days. I think it's not 15 days, more than that, till about 15, if I'm not mistaken, Mac. Right? Till the 15th of December, we have the Anglo-Indian Festival, which will go on for this thing. So how and where, I've already explained to you. It's going to be held at this hotel, Very Hotel. We're going to renovate this place, and when we add one more restaurant, we just thought that nothing to be forgotten what is gone by the years, and that's how we thought of adding this Anglo-Indian cuisine to our ever-listing expertise on food, what we've done. We've had the Himalayan Salt restaurant, what we've produced. We've got the TG Cave, that is the Big Kebab factory, what we have. So these all have been our success stories over the past, and we hope that this also will get a lot of value for ourselves in the coming days. Thank you so much.
I'm so happy to be here. It's a real privilege to be called by the GRT group to do this masterclass and a training session with the chefs on cuisine that is so dear to me. As you know, Anglo-Indian cuisine is the delicious result of all the foreign invasions in India, where we have added exotic Indian touch to their bland cuisine. And this cuisine came into existence more than 200 years ago and slowly evolved over time to what it is today. But over the years, many old dishes that were cooked in our grandmother's days are slowly getting extinct. So with that in mind, I decided to do my best to preserve this cuisine. And this is what we are going to do now at the Radisson Blu GRT Chennai. Our chefs are so eager and so enthusiastic about learning this new cuisine, and I'm sure that in the next 15 days they are going to excel in bringing out this wonderful old dishes that are slowly getting lost along the way. I don't mind answering any questions if you like.
After the introduction,
For this festival, so we have a lot of finger food, which is like short eats, like croquets, rissoles, cutlets, which are all purely Anglo-Indian in taste, where we use very minimal spices, and it's so tasty that you would be wanting to eat more and more. Then we brought out Grandma's Country Captain chicken. We have the railway mutton curries. We have some really good prawn temperados, which is a legacy of the Portuguese, and some dishes that are very close to our community, which is the saffron coconut rice, mutton or lamb mince ball curry, and a special relish which only Anglo-Indians make, which is known as a devil chutney. And then we have some pork dishes, which are pork roasts and pork devil fries. We have the chicken roast. So, I mean, the menu we have curated is like a cyclic menu, which we would be changing it along the way.
My dear friends of the press, thank you for being here and supporting us and supporting this venture. The Senior General Manager of this hotel, Mr. Shabeen, our celebrity chef, Bridget White, and Chef George, presidents of our branches of the association from all over Chennai, right from Ainavaram and Pallavaram, Vepri, St. Thomas Mount, and other places as well, including Madhavaram, I see. Actually, if you go back, I'll just give you a very brief history, not that I'm just going to spend too much of time because we're ready to take on any questions. But at the outset, before I even start, I must say that this whole concept of having an Anglo-Indian food festival, as he said, rightly said, started from GRT, and I must really congratulate the chairman and the GRT group, the CEO, who is a visionary by himself, Mr. Natarajan, and of course the CEO, Mr. Vikram Kota, and the wonderful team they have. They were able to think of something which nobody can see. The last time I saw an Anglo-Indian restaurant was when I was in Australia. That was in one part of Sydney, and I saw another one in Brisbane, which was, of course, like all Indian restaurants, they're far from really authentic Indian food. When it's done in India, it's so beautiful, it's so authentic. And so that is actually the whole crux of this. So I'm really happy that GRT Group of Hotels has been thinking of this Anglo-Indian cuisine, because it's a cuisine that is developed in the British Raj. And he even said it's a dying cuisine. I definitely won't agree with him as the National Vice President of the Anglo-Indian Association. I definitely won't say it's a dying cuisine. Neither would Bridget agree with me on that. It's very much, except it's not commercialized. And I think, not that GRT is going to do it in a commercial way, but then they're going to do it in a way that it will spread the message across. And a full-fledged restaurant is in the making, which is something really we're all looking forward to. Because there's never been, I've traveled the length and breadth of the country, addressed many branches and associations all over the country. I'm yet to come across in any proper 5-star hotel an Anglo-Indian restaurant dedicated to Anglo-Indian cooking. This will be the first of its kind. I need to be immediate to GRT a big hand for that. Thank you.